February is a short month. Guess what else is short? Or better yet, small. Once you've been spoiled with the highest quality of something, it's like, you don't want to go back. That phase is just, the charcoal phase is just, it's going, and soon it will be gone. This rose water and pink sea salt from OGX. And I'm like, okay. Might see a little bit what the fuss was about. Oh. It is that time again. February empties. February is a short month. Guess what else is short? Or better yet, small. The empties. I've been having a couple of those months. It's okay. It's okay. So I declared it last month that, or either it was December, that I would have more products to use. That did not take place. That may have been partially because I've had to take a few moments throughout this month to pause to heavily implement self-care. Sometimes that happens, you know, life happens. And you know, it's okay. So the first thing we will do is go over here. So we emptied out this deep moisture. This is the first time me trying deep moisture. I've heard about it so much. So I said, you know what? In case I don't like it, because it looks to be like it's really mild. And it was, but it has this sweet tinge of fragrance to it. Just enough where you can use it for every day. Very moisturizing. I said, I'll buy one. If I don't like it, I'm not out of much. I wound up liking it. And so I went for the mega bottle. So when I rinse these out, you could still kind of smell it, but then you can also kind of smell the plastic. We got to have a conversation about that, because if you notice, the Dove bottle here is a little, you know, slim, okay, a little smaller than usual. 12 fluid ounce versus the normal 22 ounce. And this is the 22 ounce. I used this up next. This was also my first time trying the shea butter and vanilla, warm vanilla, by the way. This is the normal size of what Dove's singular bottles, not the mega size, they're singular bottles of body wash. Thickums, okay? Thick. Ain't nothing wrong with that, okay? This is the Nourishing body wash. I like this, but I love the coconut butter and cocoa butter a little bit more. But this is still good. I like my vanilla scent still. I'm a gourmand lover. All of these products that I'm going over, they do have a separate review, except for one in particular. Soft soap. Blackberry sugar. I had been seeing this across the spear, just here and there, very, you know, sparse. It's not as scrubby as you might think it is. The first time I tried this was back in December Vlogmas, so that's been about 2 months ago, not very long. This was my final bottle to clear out, and it's still a little bit of particles there towards the nozzle. I placed it upside down after I rinsed out as much as I could, but you know, still some pieces in there. I enjoyed this, but I just wish it was almost closer to Tree Hut quality. I know that's kind of like a standard for me, but the thing about it is that once you've been spoiled with the highest quality of something, it's like, you don't want to go back. Once you go Tree Hut, you don't go back. But then Tree Hut is also like really abrasive. So if you don't like something really abrasive to exfoliate your skin with, there's always Dove body polish. Just want to put that out there. And plus, you know, I want it to smell like berries for the holidays. And lastly, Summer's Eve. I'm used to clearing out at least one of these a month. Yeah, this is tried and true. Something I did that was a bit different on the very last, previous, as a matter of fact, last month of January's empties, I also went over, because that list was short too, what I needed to clear out. Let me show you what I still have to clear out. So the first thing that I still have yet to clear out, and I was looking at it just before I started to plan and do this video, I still have not cleared out the Caress Charcoal and Pink Lotus. I think a part of me is going to retire this, buying it after I clear this out. Not that I hate it or anything. I feel like the era of charcoal for me is phasing itself out, and I know spring is on the way, followed by summer and the rest of the year. That phase is just, the charcoal phase is just, it's going and going, and soon it will be gone. I associate charcoal with, as far as body care and smelling like it, not like Nobody Grill, okay? I feel like it's more of a winter scent. As well as this coconut butter scrub. I think I found my favorite coconut-esque type of body wash, and this ain't it. This is way too acidic for me. I was just in Walmart a couple days ago, and I smelled the mango and almond butter body wash that I've heard, you know, a little bit about across the internet sphere, and I'm like, this is way too acidic for me. I don't know about it. I want to try it, but then as soon as I smelled it in the store, it's just like, I don't know. This is the acidic version of coconut. This is the body wash that introduced me to the level and the depth at which a fragrance, a fruit, can smell sweet on one end and sour, acidic on another. So it has a dimension to it. There's an acidic part of coconut, and then there's a sweet, creamy, whipped version of coconut. And then I also have the coconut coffee to finish up from OGX, as well as the rose water and pink sea salt. I'll give y'all a quick glance. These are both scrub and washes, meaning these are body washes, but they also double as, if you want to call them that, body scrubs. They are a very mild form of a body scrub, if you want to call it that. I call them body wash scrubs because they're a mix of both. This, every time I smell it and go without smelling in a while, it brings back some of the best memories of the very first time I tried this, which was in 2020. So it's been about 2 years. Can't believe how fast time is going. Like, where is the time going? Then pink sea salt, I had a change of heart with this one last year. First, it smelled more salty than anything. Then upon the initial update I tried months later, it smelled a bit sweeter of the rose. So I think with it sitting on the shelf here, that had a factor to do with the ingredients mingling together, and it had time to settle on the shelf. Sometimes some products are like that, where, you know, when you're first initially using it, you're moving it around so much, or maybe you're showering with it every day and you only smell one dimension of it. But once it gets a chance to sit on the shelf wherever you store it, and sometimes settling on the shelf, a product will really get a chance to develop, given the right temperature and environment where it's stored. It will really bring out the true essence of the scent of the product that you wouldn't have initially smelled. By the time I came back to it, I'm like, oh, I was hating on this rose water and pink sea salt from OGX. And I'm like, okay, I might see a little bit what the fuss was about. Even though the empties are short, I'm still going to speak life, and I'm still going to declare that I will use more this upcoming month when it's time for the March empties. I love you all, and I want the absolute best for you all. I will see you all next time.